Hi guys, my name is Ajit Serene and we're going to come straight to the point. Why aren't we losing weight? We are following a weight loss eating plan. We are exercising almost every day. We are proud of our new healthy habits that we have learned. Yet, week after week, the scale barely seems to budge. What gives? So let's find out. There are two things we're going to learn today. Have you ever thought about what powers our body? The easy answer is nutrient. Of course. But our body turns those nutrients into energy. And it's that energy that fuels our body cells. All types of cell, tiny cells, we call them mitochondria. And in many ways, they are the sources for life. Mitochondria are the singular part of the cell where our basic life requirements, air and food, are combined to make energy in a process known as Krebs cycle. As the source of our cellular energy, mitochondria are vital to nearly every biochemical reaction and cellular process in our body. Therefore, increasing mitochondrial function is the most effective ways to boost these processes and as a result increase our overall energy levels and potentially slow down the aging process. That's one. But other benefit, we'll talk about that. Before we talk about something else, let's learn another thing which we may or may not have heard, nitric oxide. To control the flow of nutrients in a way that optimizes fat burning and metabolism, the body relies on a crucial compound called nitric oxide. When cellular energy needs increase, nitric oxide is released to expand and relax blood vessels, effectively improving blood flow throughout the body. By increasing circulation, nitric oxide brings oxygen, nutrient, and fatty acid to the mitochondria. The problem is, nitric oxide production declines with each passing birthday, making it harder for the body to keep the metabolism going at the speeding rate as we age. So the amount of time it takes for the body to make nitric oxide gets longer and longer, and the nitric oxide level begin to fall as early as age 25. By the time we are 40-year-old, the body creates just half the nitric oxide it did when we were 20. That leaves us with insufficient nitric oxide, so the blood vessel becomes congested with fatty acid, unable to get the nutrient to the mitochondria to be burned for fuel. In the short term, this slows down metabolism, leading to fatigue and creeping weight gain. So, that's the two things we learned today, mitochondria and nitric oxide. Fortunately, it's easy to increase nitric oxide levels. The good news is, no matter how low your nitric oxide levels are, you can take action right now to increase them significantly because nitric oxide is produced minute to minute. Increasing production is as simple as eating foods that provide the raw materials needed to create nitric oxide and incorporating pleasurable nitric oxide producing strategies like deep breathing or laughing or humming in our daily life. And these strategies open up the blood vessel. Mitochondria are flooded with oxygen and fatty acid, kicking fat burning into high gear. So there are two ways that we can increase nitric oxide in our body. One is through food, other is through simple exercises. So we will quickly talk about them. I did mention earlier part of the discussion, I showed some of the foods while I was talking about nitric oxide. But the vegetables which are high in nitrates, we need to include them in our diet. Celery, cress, lettuce, beetroot, spinach, arugula. So these foods, when are consumed, nitrates are converted into nitric oxide. We want to also eat foods which have higher degree of antioxidant. Examples will be plant origin food, fruits, vegetable, nuts, seed and grains. So we want to make sure we get lot of vitamin C and vitamin E into our system. I will not recommend using nitric oxide supplement yet, because you need to talk to your doctor about that. Because I like to get everything naturally if possible. Another thing I want to tell you is try to avoid the use of the mouthwash. The mouthwash destroys bacteria in your mouth that can contribute to the growth of the cavities and other dental diseases, of course. Unfortunately, mouthwash also kills all types of bacteria, including the beneficial one that help produce nitric oxide. So that's the only thing I will suggest that you don't do. Of course, we want to do some exercises for the blood to flow, and walking is the easiest one to do of all. And at the end of the discussion here, I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises which I do, and I would like you to incorporate them into your life system. All right, let's talk about the exercises. Talk about 3 simple exercises which can help improve or increase the nitric oxide. Number 1 is breathing through your nose and exhaling from your mouth. So just take a deep breath, let it out from your mouth. That's number 1. You can do that whatever amount you want, 10, 15, 20 throughout the day. Okay, continue doing that process. Exercise number 2, just breathe in, deep breathe, and then laugh it out. For example, lastly, humming. You can simply hum. You breathe through your nose, you hum through your mouth, which you just have a little gap between your 2 teeth, and you hum it out. Or you can press the tragus, this tragusite part of the ear. You just press them with your thumb, and you will see the humming will change. And you can add other feature, pressing the tragus of the ear, and also with your index finger, the flare of your nose. So there are simple exercises, and that will increase your nitric oxide. I hope you start doing this, and I hope you will notice some change in your weighing scale. Thank you very much for listening to me, and bye-bye.